Today's video is going to be a lot different because I'm on the ground to show you my new cabinet. I had the privilege of working with Mojo Tone making a amp build kit, and what I learned is not only do they make kits, they're one of the largest suppliers of speaker cabinets to boutique manufacturers in the US. But what I found out is you don't have to take the cabinet the way they give it to you. You can have the cabinet done any way you want with any speakers you want or load them in yourself. So of course, once I found this out, I had to make a 212 cabinet that I've been dreaming of. And the Mojo Tone guys surprised me by putting my logo on it. First of all, I'd like to point out that I really like 412s. So I want to show you the 412 right there. So you can see it's a substantially bigger cabinet than the Mojo Tone 212. I've always liked 412s, but I bought this 212 cabinet from Marshall. This is the cabinet that's been in 90% of the videos I've made since I've been on YouTube, and the cabinet I use the absolute most to not only record when you guys hear stuff, but it's also the one I play the most. I always liked it because it was smaller and lighter, but there were some things that I didn't like about the cabinet. First, when I bought the cabinet, it was $800 back then, and it didn't come with wheels, so I had to install wheels. Putting the wheels as wide as I can, the cabinet's so narrow, it's a little wobbly, and it can kind of freak you out a little bit when you're putting an amplifier, especially a heavier amplifier on it. But I've been making do. So I started thinking, I wonder if I could get this sound, but improved. So I had Mojo Tone build this custom 212 cabinet for me. Let me explain what's different about it and the Marshall 212, besides the fact that Marshall 212, I believe, is out of production, and it's about $1,000 if it was. So let me tell you what I had done. All three of these cabinets are birch ply. However, the one I had custom made has a birch backboard. Now, that's not a big deal. I don't really have a problem with MDF. It is heavier and it takes less abuse. So I just thought, why not? We'll have a birch ply back. This cabinet has wheels already installed in it, so you don't have to worry about installing them yourself. In fact, it's the same depth as this 412 cabinet at the base. So you can see it's more substantial. It's really feels sturdy. Before I say anything, I really want to tell you guys that in the last few videos, I've been using this cabinet in all the videos, and the comments about the sound being improved has really made me happy, considering I was really pleased with the cabinet, and I can tell you guys heard it right away too. When you're miking up the speaker at the bottom, because there's a speaker kind of coming at your face, you really know what the mic's going to hear. It gives you a real good reference. You don't have to get down and kind of listen to the other speakers side by side. It's really nice. The other thing I really like about this cabinet was I decided to do something cool, which is use the elephant purple vinyl that Marshall did on a couple limited issues way back in the day with this grill cloth. And I always loved this. I love this look. So I wanted it because I thought it would stick out. Now, the Mojo Tone, you can get it with vintage 30s, but I went ahead with Mojo Tone V30s, which is their version of a V30 that's a little bit more broken in. I like the speaker and I'm really happy with it. I'm happy with my choice, but I understand if some of you guys still want to go with a V30. This cabinet has more low end and more defined mids. Now, if you decide to buy one of these cabinets, I'll put a link and I'll put a PDF of everything I had done on mine so you can see how I did mine if you want to copy that or maybe make some tweaks to yours. But what's great is if you put McKnight in the memo when you build your cabinet, they will send you one of my logos. They won't install it, but it'll be included. So whether you just want it as a keepsake or if you just want to install it on your cabinet, you can. So just to let you know. I also want you to know that if you click the links down below, there's no compensation to me. There's no royalties to me if you buy the cabinet from the links. The only thing you need to do if you want to do anything is to get the logo is just put McKnight in the memo, and that just gets you the logo. You don't have to do that if you don't like. It's just up to you. As always, guys, I want to thank you so much for checking this out. A little different video, I hope. And until next time, know your gear.